Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your two teams, Dergview Reserves and Harryville Homers.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the National Football Stadium at Windsor Park, playing host to today's Craig Stanfield Junior Cup final between Dergview Reserves and Harryville Homers. It's been a long and winding road for both teams, which finally leads to their big day at the National Stadium. Dergview coming in as the first reserve side to ever feature in this final, still without a win, and Harryville look to continue a dominant run of form through the mid-2010s, which saw them win 3 in a row. Today, they go in search of their fourth.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the National Football Stadium.
Joel Neal here, joining you from pitchside. We're going to take a look through your starting lineups.
Dergview Reserves and Harryville Homers. The team uses as follows, starting with Dergview goals: number 1, Ryan Rowley; 2, Andrew Sproul; 4, Colin Robinson; 5, Jamie McDonald; 6, Ian. David Gibson; 7, Sam Armstrong; 8, Randall Reid; 9, Alan Rainey; 11, Lewis Mearns; 14, Justy Rowe; and 16, Fraser Young. Your referee for this afternoon's game is Ryan Evans, assisted by Lauren Traynor and Robbie McMinn, and your fourth official is Martin Crawford.
Dale Maxwell. And for Harryville, in goal, number 1, Sean Ward; number 2, Jason Stewart; number 3, Ryan Stewart; number 4, Ryan Bamber; number 5, David Gibson; number 7, Sam Armstrong; 8, Randall Reid; 9, Alan Rainey; number 11, Lewis Mearns; number 14, Justin Rowe; and 16, Fraser Young. Referee this afternoon is Ryan Evans, joined by Lauren Traynor and Robbie McMinn on the touchlines, and your fourth official is Martin Crawford. And the teams in the sunshine here in South Belfast this afternoon, just lining up ahead of kickoff. Healthy travel and support from both west of the Ban out at Dergview and from just down the road in Ballymena, here to see their sides contest an illustrious cup competition with plenty of history. At the end of this afternoon, one of these sides will lift the Craig Stanfield Junior Cup, and we await to see whether it will be Harryville's fourth or a momentous first for Dergview. The obvious name jumping out off the team sheet this afternoon is, well, the surname even, Sproul. Dergview Reserves, number 17, Ivan Sproul. No stranger to anybody who knows Northern Irish football. 42 years old, lining out this afternoon. Not only appearances, many appearances here at the National Stadium for Northern Ireland, but also in his club career with Hibernian, Bristol City, Linfield, Ross County, and Dergview. Going to join you in just a couple of minutes after a moment of silence.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for showing your appreciation in memory of Craig Stanfield.
Impeccably observed. Round of applause for Craig Stanfield, the namesake of this afternoon's prize, the Junior Cup. Harryville in red and black stripes, Dergview in black and white. And the Homers look to take kick-off here. As I say, it was a dominant stretch through the mid-2000s, mid-2010s rather. Saw the Harryville Homers win this competition 3 times on the bounce. They were beaten finalists last season down at Windsor Park to the eventual champions Willowbank, and they look to bounce back this afternoon. Meanwhile, Dergview, the first reserve side to feature in a final. However, it's not their first appearance. Defeats in 1995 and 2001, and they look to banish those old demons with victory here this afternoon. An early throw then on the near touchline to our commentary position. Dergview go to the back. Jimmy McDonald squared to the right hand side. Andrew Sproul, Ivan's brother, sends it up the right. Early turnover in possession, and it's back to Andrew Sproul on the left hand side. Sends it left to Jimmy McDonald. Dergview now with the throw. Throw popped over the halfway line, and a nice touch on by Joseph Breslin. Did Dergview have a way in on the left hand side? Warner Ballantyne tussles with Jason Stewart of Harryville. Beats his man, looks for a way into the box. And determined defending from Harryville sees that early danger away, but only as far as the captain, Dale Maxwell. Harryville, the Ballymena Saturday Morning League Division 1 current champions, and with 4 or so games to go, still very much in the conversation to repeat that feat. Jackson Rowe is closed down by a swarm of white and black shirts. Jonathan Lafferty on the edge of the box. That effort doesn't come to a great deal, and Sean Ward collects. Harryville keeper Ward deploying the cap this afternoon as the sun shines here in South Belfast. KG opening a couple of minutes between the sides here, both just trying to get a sense of the game, a sense of each other. Dergview's throw inside their own half, sent long down the line, but turned away by Ryan Stewart. Jonathan Lafferty tries to evade a bit of traffic in the middle of the park, does quite well. Still Lafferty makes his way onto the left hand side. Jason Stewart, who's covered a lot of ground, makes the tackle. It's going to be Harryville's free kick. Dergview sitting 5th in the Fermanagh and Western Division 1 at the moment. Beat Rosario, a 10-man Rosario in the quarter-final, and a cagey close encounter with Coal Island Athletic in the semi, which went to extra time and penalties, booked their place in the final. Andrew Sproul sees that ball out of play. Dergview's goal kick taken by Ryan Brawley. Drops down in the midfield. Harryville look to break on the right hand side courtesy of Sam Armstrong. He's got Jamie McDonald for company, and a big deflection sends that out of play. It's going to be an early corner. Big early opportunity for Harryville. Players clustered around the penalty spot. Tight ball comes into the 6-yard box. It's a really good header from the captain, Ryan Stewart. Takes a deflection and back out of play. And dangerous early moments for Harryville. The danger certainly not over yet as they set up for a corner on the opposite side. Taken quickly. And a ball driven in to the penalty area, evades almost everyone. McDonald looks to break the other direction. It's going to come back for a throw. Harryville's path to the final came through victory over Strathroy Harps in the semi at Windsor Park, which itself went the extra time, and just when it looked like it was penalties, they find their winner 3 minutes from the death. Throughout their league campaign this season, the Homers have been a fairly free scoring club. No less than 4 players currently on 20 plus goals. Certainly know where the net is, Harryville. Here is Ivan Spruill on the right-hand side. Play is held up as his brother Andrew is down just in front of him. Ivan Spruill, absolutely no stranger to these surrounds here at the National Football Stadium at Windsor Park. One of the many legendary names that have wore the green and white here of Northern Ireland. Meanwhile, Ethan Nethery stands over this free kick on the right-hand side. Plays a ball into the box. Skips past everyone and is out for a goal kick. (2014, 2015 and 2016 were those 3 successive Craig Stanfield Junior Cup victories for the Homers. And a couple of on-pitch heartbreaks along with a COVID suspension has kept their hands off it ever since. Speaking to some of the coaching staff this morning, certainly eager to capture that 4th victory this afternoon. Sean Ward drives it into the midfield. It's just over the top of Justin Rowe and turned over. Smart ball played inside to Ethan Nethery. Dergview are going to regroup at the back. Driven onto the opposite side, and it's a Ryan Stewart headed clearance which stops Ivan Spruill from running off to the races. Lafferty back to McDonald. Despite the free scoring nature of Harryville this year, they have also kept 3 clean sheets in their last 3 games. So able to keep it tight at the back when required, the Homers. And certainly a storied club in cup competitions at the junior level. Never far away from an opportunity at silverware. That defeat to Willowbank in last year's final down at Windsor Park in Larne has rested on the minds of the players and staff at Harryville. It's been some of the fuel for the fire at their efforts to recapture the Junior Cup this year. Brawley off his line, drives the ball into the midfield, sent back his way. Dergview with the throw, just on the halfway line to be taken by Andrew Spruill. Only 9 minutes and 16 seconds into this one, but certainly a physical encounter so far. Referee Ryan Evans has been called into action on a number of occasions. Joseph Breslin a little bit worse for wear after that, but seems fit to continue. Harryville's captain Ryan Stewart stands over this free kick just inside their own half, over on the left-hand side. It's a long curling ball switched out to the right. Can't quite establish possession just on the right-hand side of the 18-yard box. Ball sent into Dergview's box, is turned away comfortably. And Dergview looked to break here. Ivan Sproul on the right-hand side. He's once again cut off by Harryville's captain, Ryan Stewart. It's going to be an intriguing battle between these two this afternoon. And for an occasion such as this, you cannot have better experience on your side than Ivan Sproul. He knows what a big game feels like. Andrew Sproul with the throw. Quick 1-2. Dergview trying to work themselves out of danger, don't quite make it. And the play's going to be halted again. Still 0-0 through the first 11 minutes here this afternoon at Windsor. Harryville's left back and their captain, number 3, Ryan Stewart. Certainly their go-to free kick taker. But I was reminded by some of their coaches this morning that he did miss his last penalty. Nice touch by Ivan Sproul on the right-hand side. He has Andrew to his inside for help. Taken down by Alan Rainey, and despite the protest, there's going to be no whistle. And despite a whistle-heavy first 12 minutes, the first big shout there, referee waves play on, and a physical encounter just keeps ramping up here. This game exploding into life. David Gibson back to his keeper. Here's Bamber. Out to Stewart on the left-hand side. Held up by Dergview and sent forward by Andrew Sproul. Physical football by the Homers. They could be in here. Lewis Mearns stretching for that ball as it dropped into the middle of the penalty area. He's disappointed, but it was up and over his head. Superb early effort by Harryville and their number 11, Mearns. So a shot across the bow of Dergview in the 13th minute. Certainly not short on physicality this contest so far. Both of these sides aren't going to pull any punches. Stewart gets the throw away as fast as he can to Ryan Bamber. Played centrally to Gibson. Rainey tries to take that down on the left-hand side. Just gets tangled in his feet. But the Homers keep possession. A little bit of air ball as both sides battle for possession here. That could drop to Rainey. Rainey's in space on the left-hand side. The Cavalry arrives in the box. Great block by Dergview's number 4, Colin Robinson. Four games left domestically for Harryville. It's as simple as win out and win the league. But defeat could still drop them into the playoffs as the ball comes in low. Takes a dangerous bounce in front of goal, but skips out to the other side as far as Sam Armstrong, Harryville's number 7. There's another curl ball into the box, taken care of by Ryan Brawley. I was sent a video message of support for Dergview from the one and only Scott Brown this morning, so this game certainly capturing attention across the football world. Scott Brown, a big Dergview man, as we all know. Ball over the top. Burns again. He's got Andrew Sproul for company. And he does well to see that away. Just a slight pause after a frantic opening 15 minutes here. Dergview's throw inside their own half. Complaints for Alan Rainey. Climbing up over Ivan Sproul. And despite his protests, it's Dergview's ball. Ryan Brawley drives it into the Harryville midfield. Jerry McDonald skips past Sam Armstrong. Dergview into enemy territory on the left-hand side. But the Homers are well drilled and hold the shape very well. Forces Dergview to reconsider. And they're going to drive one right up the middle. Ivan Sproul, as long as he's up there, will be a threat this afternoon. And they know that. Andrew Sproul with the throw. Clever from Randall Reid, stepping inside, taking the bounce and taking the football. Dergview go all the way home to Brawley. Here's Gibson. Bomber is challenged by Sproul. And here comes Dergview's first corner of the afternoon in the 19th minute. Cagey start here. Very little in the way of attempts on goal from either side. But a Golden opportunity here for Dergview as the ball comes in. It's a good ball, dropping into the back post. Nodded on by Dale Maxwell, the captain. Second ball comes in, turned away by Rowe. Nethery on the right hand side. Ball in again. Can Dergview take it this time? Oh, there's frustration there. A tackle from David Gibson. Big shouts for a penalty. Meanwhile, there is a Harryville player down just on the goal line. So play will be halted. Ethan Nethery, just 17 years old, part of the Integrated College Dungannon side who won the NI Schools Cup against St Columns of Derry right here at Windsor. So big game experience up and down both of these sides, which can make all the difference in a game like this. Talked about Dergview being the second side to feature in the Craig Stanfield Junior Cup. Not for the first time though. There are two finals in 1995 and 2001. They suffered defeats to Oxford United and Irvinstown Wanderers respectively. And again, talk about fuel for the fire. Those kinds of games are ones that live long in the memory. And Dergview are here in Belfast this afternoon trying to banish those old demons. Play resumed over on the left hand side, and it's Dergview's ball. Jimmy McDonald inside to Ballantyne. Here's Rainey. Harryville temporarily with 10 men. Big shouts for the return of their injured player. Can't quite see the number just from where we're sitting, but we are back to 11 on 11. It was number 8, Randall Reid. Short throw to Joseph Lafferty. Lafferty looks up. Can he get a ball into the box? Pinball in the midfield. Harryville do well to step in and break that play up. Here's Nethery. Good ball over to the left hand side. Finds Ballantyne in space. And a wild ball driven up and over the goal is going to pose no threat to Sean Ward, who gets the goal kick. Back underway, Harryville take over in their own half. Ball down the line to Alan Rainey. Lewis Mearns protesting that he was held up by Dale Maxwell. But the referee, after a series of early whistles, is content to keep it in the pocket right now. Fraser Young drives a ball up the gut, but nobody there. offside flag is going to halt that. Sean Ward sends the goal kick, the free kick rather, deep into Dergview's half. Colin Robinson out of his own penalty area. Looks up, looks for options, doesn't see a great deal. Nice play. It's just intercepted once again. Ryan Stewart gets the better of Ivan Sproul. Crunch and challenge sends the ball out for a throw to Harryville. Ryan Stewart, Harryville's captain, has been impressive so far. He's been given the unenviable task of taking care of Dergview's number 17, Ivan Sproul. So far, he has passed every test with flying colours through the first 25 minutes here. Good football by Dergview and a good interception by 14, Harryville's Justin Rowe. Andrew Sproul with yet another throw on their right hand side, taken down by Jonathan Lafferty. He meets a wall of red shirts but does find Ethan Nethery. Here's Maxwell. Sproul evades Alan Rainey. Great run by Sproul, and he's blocked off the ball by Ryan Bamber. Big shout for a foul from Harryville's captain Ryan Stewart. It's going the other way though. Dergview's free kick inside the Homers half. The 17-year-old Ethan Nethery then stands over this one. Already has a cup victory at Windsor Park tucked under his belt here this season. That NI Schools Cup win with Integrated College Dungannon as a ball flicks across the 6-yard line. Back out to Lafferty. McDonald inside to Nethery, who's made his way onto the left. Sproul himself over on the left-hand side. Dangerous moments here, and a goal! Ivan Sproul opens the scoring for Dergview.
Goal for Dergview Reserves. Score by number 17, Ivan Sproul.
Still got it, Ivan Sproul. Dangerous run in from the left-hand side, left unchecked by 4 red shirts, and slots that under Sean Ward on the left-hand side. Ivan Sproul with a massive goal here, 28 minutes in. It's Dergview 1, Harryville 0. You can see what that meant to Ivan Sproul. Straight over to the travelling Dergview fans this afternoon, and a massive roar here at the National Stadium. Harryville look to respond straight away. Can they respond straight away? They have! It's It's 1-1.
Goal for Harryville Homers, scored by number 8, Randall Reid.
Number 8, Randall Reid capitalizes on defensive chaos. He chests the ball into an open goal seconds after Dergview's opener. And what a final we have on our hands at the half-hour mark. It's 1-1. Randall Reid, 2 goals in the semi-final, the league's player of the year last year, and the difference maker here through the first half hour. Dergview now must not let the wind get knocked out of their sails. They have to respond. It can be so demoralising after half an hour of work and finding your opener when that advantage is taken away almost immediately. Chaos at the back, capitalised on with no hesitation by Harryville. And Randall Reid, who has scored big goals in this competition this season, finds possibly the biggest. Ball kept tight on the right hand side, turned away. And Mearns looked to break on the left. It's well taken care of by Dergview. Andrew Sproul wise to that move. Incredible scenes here at Windsor. And the Craig Stanfield Junior Cup final is on a knife edge through half an hour. We are all tied up at 1-1. Ryan Sturt's throw. Dergview look much better organised than they were moments ago after conceding that first goal. Turn that ball away again. Sturt's going to have another chance. It's a physical high press from Harryville, but halted by the referee's whistle. Moments reprieve for Dergview here, who get the chance to reorganise themselves, take a breath, and a free kick inside their own half. Brawley drives it over the halfway line. All the way out of play. It's a free throw into the Homers. Lafferty knocks it forward. Sproul on the left-hand side is run out of play by Jason Stewart, brother of the captain, number 3, Ryan. Ivan Sproul's goal here against Harryville, the goal that opened all the action here so far this afternoon. It was the first conceded by Harryville in 4 games now. They have kept clean sheets in their last 3. And what a swift response to cancel out that advantage. Bamber is pressed by Breslin, but does well to clear it. Gibson with a long header towards the halfway line. And Stewart stepped in, looked to drive that ball into enemy territory, but he's halted again by the whistle. Ethan Nethery is down. Nethery a little shaken, but seems good to continue. Makes his way to the touchline. Dergview's free kick then, just inside the Harryville half. Andrew Sproul sends it over to the left. Drops down onto the edge of the penalty area. Massive opportunity on the turn. Joseph Breslin's turn and volley knocked just over the bar. You get the sense that's not the end of the action here this afternoon. Breslin did really well to get round onto that. But a difficult shot at a difficult height. Zips just over the crossbar. Harryville now working to shut down the gap in the middle of the midfield. Sent long by Ward. Stewart turns on the Jets to try and get to that. It's safely in the hands of Brawley. Good tackle from the goal scorer, Randall Reid. But his side can't keep possession. Dergview's captain, Dale Maxwell, gets that out of danger. And could there be a break on here for Dergview? There is support running in on the right-hand side. Halted by a physical tackle from David Gibson. And Gibson called into action again as Ivan Sproul tore his way down the left-hand side. Ballantyne, meanwhile, on the right, tries to get round the captain, and his shot will skip out of danger. Momentum swinging the way of Dergview again across the last 5 minutes. Finding their way into Harryville's penalty area. Looking much more comfortable in possession throughout this last 5 to 10 minutes. Dergview, but don't count the Homers out. They know how to break, they know how to score goals. And the ball forward finds Randall Reid, who nods it on to Alan Rainey. Rainey still on the ball. Rainey lays it off, and Justin Rowe nearly finds a second. It's a good shot from Rowe, which just kept climbing. Really lays that off, maybe slightly to the surprise of Justin Rowe, who did well to get a shot away. That ball ends up over the crossbar. Square ball to Ballantyne. Harryville press. Here come Dergview again. Attempted through ball to Joseph Breslin. Halted by the defensive wall of Harryville. Dergview look to try their luck here on the right-hand side. Ashley Lowry. Battling from Dergview, dogged defending from Harryville. But here come the Homers. Rainey on the left, down the line to Reid. Reid swings the ball in, just past Sam Armstrong at the back post. Into the last 5 minutes of the first half here. What a first half of action we have had. Ivan Sproul's early goal for Dergview cancelled out almost immediately by Randall Reid. Despite Dergview having the lion's share of opportunities across the last 5-10 minutes, Harryville have been vicious on the break. And you sense that there could be more goals in store this afternoon. Here's Breslin. Back to Lafferty. Shouts from Andrew Sproul on the right-hand side. Can't quite find him. Squared to Colin Robinson. Finally reaches Sproul, who has to beat his man. His man is Alan Rainey, who does well to turn it away. Still Dergview in possession. Good passing football on the right-hand side. It's back to Robinson again. Nethery. Ball forward. It is cut off by Ryan Stewart, who's covered a lot of ground here this afternoon so far. Back to Lowry. Ashley Lowry, ball in. And a volley, and a goal! Jonathan Lafferty makes it 2-1.
Goal for Dergview Reserves. Scored by number 8, Jonathan Lafferty!
What a time to score. Dergview capitalise on a period of pressure. Sproul leaves it alone. Sees Lafferty keying up the volley, and what a volley. Dergview back in the lead. Now, lessons learned after their first goal. Dergview must stay tight if they want to go in at the half with this goal advantage. Harryville know that they're vulnerable after scoring. Young. Driven down the line by McDonald. Athletic clearance from David Gibson. I think we can safely call that a first half worthy of a cup final here at the National Football Stadium this afternoon. Dergview Reserves with a 2-1 lead over Harryville Homers. As we approach the last minute of the half. But could it be more? Ivan Sproul is on the left-hand side, cuts it back, shot, great save Sean Ward turns away Ashley Lowry's shot, and how that could have changed the landscape of this game, but they're not done yet. Joseph Breslin plays it back inside, finally the clearance. And now Harryville look to break. Ball out onto the left is far too powerful for Alan Rainey and skips out of play. Harryville's goalkeeper Sean Ward keeping his side in it there in the dying moments of the first half. Ashley Lowry's shot from pretty much the penalty spot could have changed the makeup of this one. Nethery sees McDonald's run. Can't quite get it to him, gets as far as Sproul. Dale Maxwell takes care of the threat. Warner Ballantyne tackled by Harryville's captain Ryan Stewart, who has had himself a half here. Seems to be covering every blade of grass, the left back. And that ball is sent out into the open. We are in the closing seconds of the half here. Harryville have the throw, back to the keeper Ward. And it reaches David Gibson just as the halftime whistle is blown by referee Ryan Evans. What a first half of action we have had here. Harryville's early goal from Ivan Sproul cancelled out almost immediately by Randall Reid, capitalising on a defensive error. And
the half-time score here at the National Football Stadium at Windsor Park is Dergview Res 2, Harryville Homers 1.
We're going to take a break and join you in just a few minutes for the second half, but here at half-time at the National Football Stadium in the Craig Stanfield Junior Cup, it's Dergview Reserves 2, Harryville 1. Afternoon and welcome back to the National Football Stadium at Windsor Park. We are moments away from the second half of today's Craig Stanfield Junior Cup final. Dergview reserves, after going a goal up courtesy of Ivan Sproul, find themselves on level terms as Harryville's Randall Reid knocked an equaliser almost instantly. Just before half-time, a volley from Dergview's number 8, Jonathan Lafferty, saw them edge that lead again. And we head into the second half with Dergview a goal to the good, 2-1 up here. Back underway. What a first half of action we had here at Windsor this afternoon. The slenderest of leads by Dergview. Harryville responded fast before. Will look to do it again early in this second half. Ball drops to Jamie McDonald, but it's run out of play. Here is the goal scorer, Jonathan Lafferty, the difference maker so far. And here's Sproul on the left-hand side. Can Dergview extend their lead? Still Sproul in the box, makes his way to the inside, hits a shot, just over. Ivan Sproul, what an effort. And that 2-goal cushion could have changed the tone here in the early goings. Sproul took the ball on the left-hand side of the penalty area, looked up, couldn't see his shot, managed to break inside before hitting one on the turn. There was a slight deflection that maybe just sent that over the bar. But Harryville escaped that one. Sean Ward with the goal kick. Through ball, Sproul. Still Sproul. Big deflection, Sproul scores! Ivan Sproul, second goal of the game for Dergview.
Scorer number 17, Ivan Sproul!
There were protests for a tug on the jersey of Ivan Sproul by Harryville's number 2, Jason Stewart, but a massive deflection finds Sean Ward off his line, and all Sproul had to do was control and finish into the open goal. Dergview lead 3-1 in the 47th minute. And Sproul shown the yellow card for that celebration. His second of the game. Harryville now, as we creep towards 48 minutes, find themselves with a hill to climb here. Gibson knocks it forward to Armstrong. Armstrong right to Stewart. Harryville looking for the space. Fraser Young closed down by Nethery. Harryville confident in possession at the moment. Here's Jason Stewart. Jason Stewart lines it to Sam Armstrong. Can Armstrong get a ball into the box? He's got Jason Stewart again for help. Pitch battle in the corner. Good ball in from Stewart. Collected well by Brawley. Brawley with the goal kick. Here come Dergview again. Ashley Lowry hits one from range, straight to the chest of Ward. Armstrong. Colin Robinson takes over. He's pressed by Randall Reid, who has scored Harryville's only goal so far. McDonald. Good work from Young. Gibson steps up over the halfway line to try and knock that ball on, but the referee pulls it back. There's another look at that goal. Massive deflection. Sproul just took a beat, waited for the ball to drop. Made no mistake into the open goal. Armstrong flicked inside to Reid. Reid has options out left. It's a good ball. The knock on to Lewis Mearns is turned away. Still Harryville's. Flags up for offside. Big piece of the puzzle missing for the Harryville Homers this afternoon. Paul McNeil, who scored in all 3 of their last wins, out with a muscle strain here this afternoon. And now the pressure is on as we creep towards the hour mark for Harryville to gain a foothold or regain a foothold in this contest. Be Harryville's throw. Free kick rather, just inside the Dergview half. Sent forward by Stewart, into the box, turned away by Colin Robinson. All the way back to Stewart, who does keep it in play. Here come Harryville again. Ball forward by Fraser Young. And a shot from Justin Rowe. Proves no real trouble to Ryan Brawley. Here's Lafferty. Good tackle, sends it the other way. Sam Armstrong tussles with Dergview's Jimmy McDonald, but it's Harryville's throw taken quickly. Armstrong back on the ball. Fraser Young. Back to Gibson. Sproul finds himself in possession. Super leap by Sproul over a sliding David Gibson. But his run down Dergview's left-hand side is nipped in the bud, and it's all the way back to Ward again. Still dangerous, Ivan Sproul, playing this final this afternoon at 42 years of age. He still looks every bit a player. Johnny Lafferty, the scorer of that second goal for Dergview, just on the stroke of half-time, is no stranger to cup finals either. He was part of the Dungannon Swifts side, which won the Niffle League Cup in 2017-18. Big game experience will take you a long way in games like this. from having the wind knocked right out of their sails early on with that Randall Reid response to their opener. Dergview, sorry, now have a commanding lead and a 2-goal cushion in the 55th minute. Here's Bamber. Stewart with the throw. Fraser Young tries to send it right to Sam Armstrong. Cut off, and a great ball forward. Ivan Sproul's there, so too is Harryville's David Gibson. Stewart finds Bamber. Bamber's put under pressure by Lafferty. Armstrong. Fraser Young seeing a lot of touches here early in the second half. Gibson up and over the halfway line. Harryville pressing up here, know that they need to do something, get a goal on the board here, try and claw their way back into this one. Low driven ball by Mearns across the deck is turned away, and back to Gibson again. Harryville try to find their way through on the right hand side, but here come Dergview. Here's McDonald. McDonald with the ball in. Collision in front of goal. Harryville keeper Sean Ward is joined by Dergview's Joseph Breslin down in the penalty area. Both of them are receiving some treatment. Big collision just in front of goal as that ball came across. Breslin seems to be okay. And Sean Ward has also helped to his feet. Both players look good to continue here. Breslin urges the travelling Dergview supporters here this afternoon to stay behind this team. Massive half an hour coming up for Dergview reserves. 2-goal cushion, and 30 minutes separates them in the Craig Stanfield Junior Cup. Nodded on by Lafferty. Shout for offside, but no flag goes up. And Sean Ward has to scarper into the midfield to get rid of that. Big opportunity here for Harryville. Free kick just on the left side of midfield. Justin Rowe and Ryan Stewart both standing over this one. Dergview wall positioned on the left hand side of the 18-yard box. Ball sent in to the middle. And a second. Drops fairly harmlessly into the hands of Ryan Brawley. Rowe forward to Reid. Reid tries to go left. He's cut off by Andrew Sproul. Ballantyne tries to play the 1-2 with Joseph Breslin. Young is interrupted by Colin Robinson, who saw Ivan Sproul making a run on the left-hand side. Didn't quite get the ball to him. Harryville reset and go again. Load in the front, Harryville, in search of their second goal of the afternoon. Sam Armstrong. Square to Bamber. Good ball down the left from Bamber. But the first touch from Alan Rainey sends the ball out of play. Growing sense of desperation from Harryville. If they're going to get something out of this game, Sam Armstrong on the right-hand side curls the ball in. Gathered quickly by Brawley and dispersed quickly by Brawley. Nice touch from Warner Ballantyne. Skips past Ryan Stewart, the Harryville captain. And they keep a hold of possession. Ash Lowry. Young to the right, finds Sam Armstrong. Sproul and Lowry clash. Harryville could be onto something here. Mearns on the right-hand side. Deflection. Armstrong, still Armstrong. Armstrong can't quite get the shot away, still on the ball. Finally turned away. Dergview were taking no chances with tackling in the penalty area. Gibson down the middle. Young back to Sean Ward. Harryville just in the ascendancy throughout the last few minutes. Searching forward. They are loaded up top at the moment. trying to pressure this Dergview defence into giving them some space. Andrew Sproul sends that ball away from danger. I think it's Harryville's Fraser Young that's currently down. So we'll pause for breath. 64 minutes gone here. Dergview still 3-1 up on Harryville. Key moments of this game so far. Ivan Sproul's opener for Dergview was nullified almost immediately by a Randall Reid goal for Harryville. And just on the stroke of half-time, Jonathan Lafferty's volley in the penalty area sent the reserves in 2-1 up. And it was that man, Ivan Sproul, with his second of the game early here in the second half, which has left Dergview 3-1 up on Harryville. And the Homers have 25 minutes if they're going to turn this one around in search of their fourth fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup. But as it stands, it could be a momentous first win for Dergview reserves. Dergview have tasted defeat here in 1995 and in 2001. Defeats to Oxford United and Irvinstown Wanderers. And what a story this could be this afternoon if the first reserves team to make it to the fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup.
Substitution for Dergview reserves, going off number 11, Warner Ballantyne, and going on number 12, Joel Gibson.
Dergview's number 11, Warner Ballantyne, gives way to number 12, Joel Gibson. So that's the end of Ballantyne's afternoon. Fraser Young, meanwhile, seems okay to continue for Harryville. And he rejoins the action. That's a physical challenge from behind by Justin Rowe. Unsurprisingly, Dergview with the free kick. Deep in the midfield. Ethan Nethery standing over that. Who,
substitution for Harryville Homers,
the team sheet says was wearing 10 this afternoon and not 6.
And going on number 12, Robbie Sutherland.
Harryville go to the bench for the first time this afternoon. Number 11, Lewis Mearns, is replaced by number 12, Robbie Sutherland. Ball knocked towards the 18-yard line by Ash Lowry. It's touched by Young, whips it onto the left. Andrew Sproul has to get back to turn it away. Sproul forward to the substitute. Robbie Sutherland gets his first touch of the game. And he's closed down by Dergview on the left then. Ball sent the opposite direction. Knocked inside by Armstrong. Armstrong on the right. Looks to find his way in. Can't get past that white and black wall of Dergview shirts. Ball whipped in towards the penalty spot. Knocked on by Colin Robinson. Harryville have a corner. Crucial moment for Harryville if they're to capitalise here. 2 goals to find within the last 20 minutes. Justin Rowe takes it from their left-hand side, whips it in, punched away by Brawley. Jonathan Lafferty looks to take control. Does well, Lafferty. Physical challenge from Breslin. Draws the referee's whistle. Free kick taken quickly. Onto the right-hand side. Sproul sees it away. Sproul makes a run down the left. And turns in search of Robbie Sutherland, the substitute. It's good work from Ryan Stewart to get back. The Homers can't afford any more slip-ups here this afternoon. Time is not on their side here. 20 minutes to go. They have to find at least 2 goals from somewhere. They're certainly pressing. Randall Reid battles for possession. Shot from Sam Armstrong. Sails up and over. Randall Reid's battle for possession, saw the ball roll back to Armstrong, who snapped the shot up and over the left-hand side of the bar. Did well to take it first time on the outside of the foot, but that ball just climbed too high. Bit of a misfire from Brawley with the goal kick, driven low. He's gotten away with it. Ivan Sproul stretches to try and keep that ball in. It's going to be a throw though. Launched forward by Gibson, met by Dergview's Jonathan Lafferty. It's a good ball over onto the right-hand side. Here's Robbie Sutherland, the substitute. Sutherland alone in the box, drives the ball into the middle. Jason Stewart with the clearance. Play halted here with a Harryville injury. It's quite a ways off the ball. Can't quite see who's down in the midfield there. Certainly looks to be in some discomfort, and I think gestures for a substitution. Dergview's Ivan Sproul takes a knee. And meanwhile, both sides take the opportunity to regroup, get some water. And unfortunately, it looks like the stretcher is making its way on. So we pause here while it looks to be Harryville's Fraser Young gets some help. He is sitting up. And he's going to be helped off the pitch here by the medics. Certainly wish him the very best, hope he's okay. And a big round of applause by every single person at the National Football Stadium here this afternoon. And Fraser Young.
Substitution for Harryville Homers going off, number 16,
will
Fraser
be replaced
Young,
by
and
Gary
going on,
Baird, number 6.
Gary Baird.
So 16 Fraser Young exits the game through injury. Replaced by number 6, Gary Baird. And after a bit of a delay, we're going to get restarted. Drop ball to the feet of Dergview. Jason Stewart closed down by Breslin. Sean Ward has to get rid of the danger. 15 minutes to go here, but he sensed there will be a fair bit of stoppage time as Harryville's number 16, Fraser Young, got some help from the medics before his substitution. Dergview's throw at the feet of McDonald. Up and over, Sproul. McDonald tries to get a ball into the box. Gets met by Sean Ward. Ward obviously in a hurry to get that ball away. Sends it long. Bomber squared to Gibson. Rainey met by Robinson. Flag is up for offside. Harryville's captain Ryan Stewart sends it forward. Dergview's front line all caught offside there, so the ball bounces as far as Ward. Maxwell tussles with Rainey. Skips out past Dergview substitute, go Joel Gibson, number 12. Ball drops into the box. And out of play. Dergview's path to the final featured a win over Rosario in the quarterfinal, and a nail-biter against Coal Island Athletic in the semi-final. 0-0 through 90 minutes and extra time, 1-6-5 on penalties. And as it stands, they are 10 minutes plus change away from their first fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup. unless Harryville, who have been here before, who've won 3 on the bounce in 2014, 15 and 16, unless they can find 2 goals in 10 minutes plus a fair bit of stoppage time. Here's Breslin. Back to Sproul. Sproul's ball over the top is met by Harryville's David Gibson. Here come the homers. Robbie Sutherland outright to Sam Armstrong. Sam Armstrong, 20 plus goals domestically this season. That's a great ball in. And a header from Alan Rainey. Skips just wide. That deflection gives Harryville a corner. Crucial corner. It's a good ball in. Zips across the front of the goal mouth and out on the far side. It's going to be another corner as Ryan Stewart sets up on the left. Referee breaking up a little bit of action in the middle. Stewart leaves that ball for Justin Rowe. He has Sam Armstrong. Has a short option. Goes long though. Decent ball in, but it's turned away. And Sproul comes back. Good battle. But it's Dergview's throw inside their own half. Randall Reid knocks it out wide to Stewart. Joel Gibson does well to break the play up. Can Dergview break themselves? Andrew Sproul on the right hand side has the substitute. Gibson just on his inside. Ball's ran out of play. Ball stays in play. Harryville take over with Ryan Bamber. Bamber to Rowe. Armstrong. Gibson back to Armstrong. Harryville onto the right with Jason Stewart. Dale Maxwell tries to come back to clear the danger. Ball ends up in the box. Still Harryville's ball. As we reach the 83rd minute. Throw in taken quickly. Shot on the turn and a deflection. And a shot sails high over the bar. Gary Baird, the substitute for the injured Fraser Young, find himself with a pot shot there. And Harryville are going to look to number 10, Gary Bones, who's going to replace number 9,
Substitution for
Alan Rainey.
Harryville Homers going off, number 9, Alan Rainey. And going on, number 10, Gary Bones.
Here comes Dergview again. Ball out onto the right-hand side. And it's a great block from Ryan Bamber. "84 minutes gone though. And Harryville don't have much time left. This is the last place they want the ball to be as Dergview set up for the corner. Ash Lowry takes it quickly and takes it short. Ball whipped in by Netherly. Lowry again. Jason Stewart there for company. Stewart does well, and Harryville take over. Baird. 1-2 down the line with Bones. Bamber to Stewart. Stewart has Armstrong on his right hand side. Decides to go inside. Gibson sends it the length of the pitch. I think he was looking for Sproul, but it ends up with Harryville's keeper Sean Ward. Here's Lafferty, the goal scorer. Lafferty skips through. Was on his way to skipping through 3 players, but he's hauled down by Jason Stewart. And there are 4 minutes of normal time
Substitution for
left.
Dergview reserves going off, number 17, Ivan Sproul.
And that is the last action of the game for Ivan Sproul, number 17.
And going on, number 14, Stuart Mortland.
He's going to be replaced by 14, Stuart Mortland. Ivan Sproul has done his bit this afternoon. Scored the opener in the first half and knocked Dergview 3-1 ahead here in the second half. 2 goals here in the fonaCAB's Craig Stanfield Junior Cup final. And Dergview are minutes away from finishing the job here. Mortland's first action of the game is that free kick. Joel Gibson on the right. Another whistle. It's Harryville's ball. Finally falls to Gary Bones, who can't do an awful lot with it. Sent back into Harryville's half and returned by David Gibson, but here goes Jamie McDonald. McDonald on the left, tries to cut inside, only as far as Bamber. Harryville try again, Sam Armstrong. Gary Bones heads it on. Space on the left, well done. Andrew Sproul just gets a touch to that. 2 minutes of normal time left. And Harryville's hill that they had to climb in this second half very much looks a mountain now. Not long left. Stewart finds a penalty area and is going to get another go. Bamber. Baird stripped of possession by Netherly. Netherly plays a long through ball intended for Joel Gibson. Sean Ward comes out to clear the ball. Andrew Sproul down the line to Gibson again. Met by his namesake in Harryville, David Gibson. And here is David Gibson. Inside the last minute of normal time. The National Football Stadium eagerly awaits the fourth officials board here to see how long is going to be left. of additional time. Fair bit of stoppage here in the second half, most notably Fraser Young's injury. But we await to see how much longer Dergview have to wait, or indeed how much longer Harryville have to try and make something happen. Jason Stewart with the throw. Misstep from Justin Rowe sends that back out of play, and Dergview take over. There's only going to be 3 minutes of additional time here.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes at a time. That's 3 minutes at a time.
Just the 3.
Just a reminder, folks, that after the final whistle, please refrain from entering the field of play during the pitch presentation, or it will not take place. Thank you.
Roar goes up from Dergview Reserves supporters here this afternoon in Belfast. They are now less than 3 minutes away from clinching their first fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup. Unless the Harryville Homers can find a miracle, it very much looks like the Junior Cup is heading out west today.
Substitution for Dergview Reserves going off, number 9, Joseph Breslin. And going on, number 15, Kieran O'Loughlin.
One final roll of the dice for Dergview. Eat some seconds up here. They go to their bench one more time, as Joseph Breslin is replaced by number 15, Kieran O'Loughlin. Precious seconds ebbing away that Harryville need here. Could this be a big finish? It is. Ethan Netherly wins it for Dergview. Ethan Netherly's strike puts this one beyond all doubt. Superb run across the 18-yard box and a great curling finish
scored
into the top right-hand corner. Dergview Reserves lead this one 4-1 over Harryville Homers, and we are well into the 3rd minute of the 3 added on by the 4th official. Dergview Reserves now seconds away from their very first fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup. Could this be the last kick of the game? Ryan Brawley sends it into the air. Still going here. Jonathan Lafferty knocks it on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the attendance for this afternoon's game was 1,060. That's 1,060, and we thank you very much for your attendance this afternoon.
Dergview's players, staff and supporters count down the final seconds here. Jonathan Lafferty, meanwhile, makes a run on the left-hand side. Lafferty knocks it forward to Loughlin, the substitute, inside of play. And it's all over. Dergview reserves, the first reserves team to play in the Junior Cup final, become the first reserves team to win the Junior Cup. Defeat in 1995, defeat in 2001, finally victory in 2023. And the fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup will head out west tonight. Dergview defeat the Harryville Homers 4-1 here at the National Stadium. And it's job done. 2 goals from Ivan Sproul, a goal from Jonathan Lafferty, and a final nail in the coffin from Ethan Nethery. Randall Reid, the only goal on the Harryville side this afternoon. And the Homers, despite a battling performance here, and despite being serial finalists here in cup competitions and a real threat in their league, they have been well beaten here this afternoon by Dergview reserves. Stage is being set here this afternoon on the pitch as we take a look through some replays from the game. Ivan Sproul's opener cancelled out almost immediately by a defensive error, and Randall Reid's equaliser in the first half. It was number 8, Jonathan Lafferty. A beautiful strike just inside the box to send Dergview in at the break, 2-1 up. And it was that man again, Ivan Sproul, who found his second of the game, and Dergview's third into the open net. And there was no way back for Harryville. Ethan Nethery puts an exclamation point on a resounding victory with the 4th goal in stoppage time. And Dergview are champions. Dergview's first substitute this afternoon, number 12, Joel Gibson, just 16 years old, in contrast to their most senior player, the one and only Ivan Sproul, at 42. And his brother, the head coach and defender, number 2, Andrew Sproul, have completed the job here this afternoon. And scenes of dejection from Harryville. That late goal from Dergview in the first half, you have to wonder, did it change the tone of this? IFA President Conrad Kirkwood on the pitch to congratulate Dergview and commiserate Harryville. And the fonaCAB fonaCAB Craig Stanfield Junior Cup makes its way onto the pitch here this afternoon to be presented to the winners, Dergview Reserves. They passed a 10-man Rosario in the quarter-final and survived a nail-biter against Coal Island Athletic in the semi. A game which went 0-0 through 90 minutes and through extra time before a 6-5 win on penalties propelled Dergview into today's final against a side who are no strangers to this competition. Harryville, winners in 2014, 2015 and 2016, came to the National Stadium today looking for their fourth. But it's that side, Dergview Reserves, who complete the job for the first time. The Fermanagh and Western Division 1 side, currently sitting 5th on the table, with a few games to go, write their names into the history books in an illustrious cup competition. Championship pedigree up and down that Dergview side. Not only in Ivan Spruill, but Johnny Lafferty, who scored that crucial goal just before half-time. League Cup winner with Dungannon Swifts just a few years ago in 2018. Ethan Nethery, who scored the fourth and final goal at just 17 years old, was part of Integrated College Dungannon's side who won the NI Schools Cup here at the National Stadium against St Columns.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for this afternoon's player of the match, who was Dergview Reserves number 4, Colin Robinson.
And man of the match goes to Dergview's number 4, Colin Robinson.
That award is being presented by IFA President Conrad Kirkwood.
And President of the IFA, Conrad Kirkwood, presents Colin Robinson with the Man of the Match award this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for the officials for this afternoon's game, who were referee Ryan Evans, assisted by Lauren Trainer and Robbie McNinn, and your fourth official, Martin Crawford. Their awards are being presented by Enda Love, the Vice Chairman of the Junior and Youth Cup Committee.
And tokens of appreciation for the refereeing crew this afternoon. Ryan Evans, Lauren Trainer, Robbie McMinn and Martin Crawford oversaw a dramatic final.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for this afternoon's runners-up, who were Harryville Homers.
And it's not the medal that they came
Their
for.
medals are being presented by Neil Wilson from fonaCAB.
But fonaCAB's Neil Wilson will present Harryville with their runners-up medals this afternoon. Battling physical display from Harryville, who certainly have championship experience and certainly know how to win silverware. Not to be today. They suffered defeat in the final for the second year in a row after losing to Willowbank at Windsor Park in Larne last year. Current champions of the BSML Division 1. They beat Strathroy Harps in the semi-final at Stangmore, which went the extra time. They found their winner 3 minutes from time. And despite being
Ladies and gentlemen, now show some of your appreciation for your winners of the Craig Stanfield fonaCAB Junior Cup for 2022-23, Dergview Reserves.
And here come the winners. Joseph Breslin leads Dergview Reserves down the red carpet to receive their medals.
Their medals are being presented by Wayne Glenn, the chairman of the Junior and Youth Cup Committee.
Great performances up and down that Dergview Reserves side this afternoon. And at 42 years of age, another winner's medal for Ivan Sproul. He and his brother have finally done it with Dergview Reserves. The very first seconds team to contest this final. And the 2022-23 Craig Stanfield
Ladies and gentlemen,
Junior Cup champions.
Your Craig Stanfield fonaCAB Junior Cup winners, Dergview Reserves.
Joel Day here from the National Football Stadium at Windsor Park. Thank you very, very much for joining us wherever you are this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed a fantastic final. Congratulations to Dergview Reserves. Commiserations to Harryville Homers. We'll see you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, just one final announcement. A happy anniversary to Dergview Reserves manager Andrew Sproul and his wife Lindsay.